Welcome back, everyone. Is it Wily time?
It's Wily time.
Not quite.
Oh.
But we're almost there.
How dare you deceive us?
I'm not the least of your problems. This game deceives you too. So at this point, we are in kind of the second to last stage of Wily. This is actually the point where a lot of speedrunners would save Crashman's power for, like I was saying in the previous part. Because the boss here requires Crashman's power, and only Crashman's power.
Hey, how did you fall like that?
Well, I'm kind of glad you asked that, Andrea, because there's fake tiles. This entire level is littered with fake tiles. So at that point, if you'll kind of notice, I run and I fall through the floor.
We need some holy water.
We apparently do. We need to throw it like Simon did. Call back to Simon's quest back in the day. Back in the day when we played an old, very bad, or not very bad, but kind of bad game. Alright, this is actually another place with a fake tile, and if you don't catch it, like that, you die. I kind of hoped I kept the death on there. This is how the difficulty got upped as you went into Wily's castle. Alright, well, there's Matt. We don't care about Matt. Because now it's time to make it through this level. And the only sad part is that extra lives don't respawn, so like every time I died, I could just basically claim a new one. But I think Capcom even looked at that and went, yeah, cheater.
Yeah, that would be a cheating tactic there.
But I still go down anyway, just to see if maybe, no.
Ow. Cheating my ass. Come on. Respawn extra lives. There's no reason to not do that.
Well, again, this is the game where they experimented with difficulty amping. So, I do know in later Mega Man games, items will respawn if you don't, or if you die after you get them. Because I've done it before, but Mega Man 2 is one of those few that does not allow for that. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not harping Capcom for the difficulty here. It works to some extent. It complements the game. Oh, and look, there's an energy tank. And it just so happens that this one I'm going to need. Alright, now that I can jump up there and grab it, it's time to leave. Alright, now people might remember how Crashman's level worked, right?
Right.
Well, now we're gonna get the Dr. Wily equivalent of how Crashman's level worked, which is, you fall, you hit the spikes. Fun story to go with this, when my brother was playing through this the first time, this was the place that would always make him sweat bullets.
That must have been the hard.
We actually kind of had to keep like a towel nearby because his hands would just sweat bullets. And he'd keep getting the controller wet. I was like, dang it, I can't make the proper jumps. This and only a few others that actually ever happened, but it was always fun to... You knew a game was difficult when he did that. When it required that much concentration. Okay, so this is the second one, I think. And of course, there's the biggest problem with this whole thing. The game baits you. Oh, do you want that really cool power-up before you die?
Yeah, some programmer somewhere is now laughing his ass off. Seriously, who'd be suicidal enough to go for that?
Well, I'll admit, one time I actually did. I was like, it's okay. I don't think the spikes will instantly kill me. I'll just get this energy icon and it'll be okay. Oh, okay.
Never mind.
Exactly. Alright, now we have the kind of the last gauntlet in this level, and it's our friends. So we're going to take care of them as quickly as we can. Oh, I thought Airman's power would do more to them. It did not. It failed me. So Metal Blade goes in. Now it just so happens, I actually think I triggered a bug here. So, I killed this guy. Is this the one where I did it? There was actually one point where I stepped back just slightly, and then I had to deal with both of them. Because it respawned even though the guy wasn't dead. Alright, here we go. Here is the final, or second to last boss in Wily's castle. And as you can see, we need Crashman's power, very much so. And if people are interested, if you remember the Batman NES game, the first boss in there actually outright copies this boss.
So what is the goal here?
The goal is, if you can see all the blinking lights, we have to use Crashman's power to blow them up.
Oh.
No! And there we go. I was just trying to get up here so I could blow this one up. No! Threw me back down here. And sometimes I will take a hit just because there's no other choice in the matter, but as the weapons start decreasing, I will take less hits. There we go. One more to go, and this is the point where I'm almost out of Crashman's power, so now I have to play it super, super safe. Get that out of the way, blow up the wall, and boom! So this, as you can tell, this boss takes a lot of patience. But it's alright, because we are now to Wily's level.
For real this time, you're not trolling us?
Yeah, there's the skull.
Okay.
See? There's the skull. I never troll you.
You
but
just...
before that, boss rush time! This is a common trope in Mega Man games after 2. The level before Wily will be a boss rush of everything you faced before. In kind of an endurance match manner, I think is the word I'm looking for. There you go. Heat Man's dead, and now every time they die, they will give you an energy token.
Well, that's good.
Yes, so at that point, you can actually kind of select which ones you want to do, and at that point, make sure to take on the easier ones just to get health back. And of course, I'm not having much luck. That's okay, I'm gonna cheat. That time I could have gotten it, but I just like that solution. You kill him really quick that way. Now, I'm only... Okay, this is the fun one. So, people don't believe me that his own power takes off half his health. We're gonna find out right now. Right there.
Wow, that
Two hit, he's weak against his own power. That's how OP it is. And now we're going to take on Flashman, just because my health is still kind of low. There you go. So we're 4 down, 4 to go. Now we're going to take on one of the more difficult ones. It's the return of Woodman. Exactly. And there you go, Woodman's dead. And I still have tons of energy. Next one. Bubble Man. And I'd just like to say for the record, a majority of these bosses have been taken out by the Metal Blade. I've only switched powers for a couple of them. Like this next one. Hi, Quick Man. Stay frozen. This is actually the weapon he's weak against, but obviously you can't use it the whole fight. So now we're going to go to Crash Man, which is his actual weakness. That so worked in your favor, Quick Man, didn't it? And unfortunately now I'm starting to run out of powers. But I only have one left to go, and that is the Crash Man himself. There we go. Oh!
Oops.
Oopsie.
Whoops.
And now a new pod has opened up, and that is where Wily is. So, this might look a little familiar to you, Alex. Oh, look, he's trying to fight us in his spaceship again. That's okay, though, because I know how to avoid his pattern enough to nuke him down. Now, fun fact, if you play this on the NES version, there actually is a bug. If you use Crash Bomber on him once, it will destroy the ship entirely in one hit. However, on this Anniversary version, it doesn't work, because I've tried it a dozen times.
Oh. Stop patching glitches that are cool.
Exactly. Because it's one of those things where it's like, no strategy guide ever listed Crash Bomber as his weakness. You had to find that out if you were speedrunning. That's okay. Round 2. I just wanted to show that the Crash Bomber in the GameCube version does not work. Which is really sad. That's okay. We're going to do it this time. We're going to take him down. And what are we going to do it with? Our good friend Metal Blade. Oh, can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it?
Ooh.
Can we do it?
Yeah!
We're the best around! And wait. Oh. What does that mean? Yeah, the game trolled you again.
Ah.
One more left to go.
Why am I not surprised?
So Wily has now retreated into his underground base. Thankfully, there's no enemies here, but you'll find out that there's a bigger threat here. And that is the blood that is dripping from the ceiling. I don't care what that is. I don't care if people want to get clarified. That is red. That is freaking blood. So if parents wanted to get so mad at Mortal Kombat, Mega Man 2 did it first.
I'm sure it's not just magma.
That's not what I called it when I was playing the NES. It's blood. It's probably magma. But I just remember playing this on the NES and it looks deeper red. So I was like, oh my gosh, is he killing us with blood?
Well, how much damage does it take?
It takes about a third of your health if you get hit. Which you don't want, especially in this fight. So, as people might be able to tell, I'm switching over to Bubble Lead, because it is the only weakness of this boss. And I'm just making sure that I have the strategy down, as people can tell. I'm just like, ugh. Deep breath. Here we go. What? Wily's out of his ship and... Wait, what? Oh no!
What the?
Dr. Wily's an alien? Oh my gosh, what a twist!
I totally did not see this coming, for real.
Well, Dr. Wily's an alien, so now everything makes sense, right?
So, you finally show your true form, Dr. Wily.
Exactly! Dr. Wily has shown his true colors, so to speak. He is an alien. What the heck, man? How did we not call that? How did we not call that? I don't know!
Remember, everybody listening, I am a stranger to the Mega Man franchise, so yes, I really did not know this.
Yes, Dr. Wily's an alien. Blows your mind, right?
Yeah.
Dr. Wily is an alien, and it's okay, though, because we've almost got him beat. Come on, come on!
Well, it
No!
seems fitting.
Oh, this is gonna be really close! This is clinch time, boys and girls! Oh, 2 more! 2 more! Yes!
That would suck if
Dr. Wily is down! And, oh, what, wait. Oh.
Okay.
Congratulations, Mega Man just got trolled?
Alright, so he's not an alien.
He's not an alien.
Okay.
What?
Nope, this was just a giant disco ball.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, this is the best kept spoiler ever.
He's like, please
Best
don't
kept
hurt
secret
me,
of
please.
Capcom.
Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me.
Yep. So now it's time for Wily to go back to jail. And for my game to save, apparently. That's a buzzkill. Here we go. So this is the end of Mega Man 2, and while it's going, we're at the end, guys. Alex, what did you think of Mega Man 2?
Looks like a good sequel, actually. It doesn't seem to follow the kind of pattern back then, where the second game would be like way harder than it needed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it looked a little difficult. I'm not saying it was completely easy, but it certainly wasn't like Zelda 2 hard, Castlevania 2 hard.
Yeah.
Phantasy Star 2 hard.
Well, it also wasn't like most of the second sequels were not variations.
Mm-hmm.
So like Castlevania went from being an action game to being an RPG kind of thing, and Mario had its changes as well as Zelda. Same thing. Well, the same thing is not true here. The only thing they kind of did is amp the difficulty a little bit and added the items. And as we continue to go along the Mega Man franchise, we'll find out that they make these slow additions, which then overall will help their later franchises.
Why is his helmet there?
Because it is. Because video games. Do you expect me to explain it? Andrea, what did you think of Mega Man 2?
It was pretty good. I mean, for a sequel, definitely.
You didn't mind the improved difficulty here, or you didn't mind any of the new Robot Masters or anything like that? The fact that the Metal Blade was a little overpowered?
Well, I guess if you were hardcore, you would try and fight something without using that metal.
Well, yeah, and that's kind of the hardcore run, is doing it only with the Mega Buster instead of any of the powers. So overall, my feeling on it is, obviously, I still love this game. The music is still timeless. I still love to dig out Mega Man 2 music, just for the heck of it. When I'm working on either editing or homework or whatever, just dig out Mega Man 2 music and rock out to it. But I will admit that this is still probably my most favorite of the series, just because there will be changes later that can't be justified. But
Yuki-chan's papa.
Yep, that's one of the things I love about Capcom as well, is that some of these get really silly. And then we got special thanks.
Sure.
And thankfully, Capcom does not follow the Sega trope. They thank the team that worked on this and then pretty much leave it there. As you can already kind of tell.
Yes, they didn't thank Nintendo Belarus.
And, of course, Fishman. You have to thank Fishman.
Thank you for playing.
Who is Fishman?
Very good question. And it's presented by Capcom. So we hope you guys have enjoyed this special Let's Play for the month of August of Mega Man 2. We will be back next time with another special Let's Play, probably in October. We're going to take September off, and then we'll get stoked for that October run, because it is Halloween once again. But in the meantime, we are Drak and Shadow, and being joined by Andrea. And this has been a Let's Play of Mega Man 2 for the NES. We'll see you next time.